we're just so elated to have our governor here with us. And he's been traveling across the state, talking to us about things that are going on. Evelyn was our coordinator. She coordinated this whole event just to make sure that the whole community got together. Because what we want to make sure is that part that says volume to the right. Turn it up. One that says volume. One that says volume. Turn it up. Oh, turn that sanctuary music off. I'm sorry. That helped me preach on Sunday. I need a lot of help. Okay, no, but Evelyn Bryant was the one who coordinated this and got all of our community partners together. And it's amazing what we can do when everybody works together. Amen. So just before the government reads up, I want Evelyn to just talk a little bit about the partnership that we have, just to make sure that we're Northside strong.
Thank you, Governor, for being here, and to all our community leaders that have been here. And this is awesome in that last year we experienced Florence. So this year we experienced Dorian. Where is Dorian? Miami. So, and we do have a Dorian who actually helped us last year also. But the point that I'm trying to make is great to know that we live in a community, even though we're scarce on resources and working hands, because this is an older community. But we have a school that we service and we work together with the school. We have several different organizations. Miss Sabrina here from PC Virgo. We have the BRC, which is the Blue Ribbon Commission, the Prevention of Youth Violence here. There are some people here, if y'all will raise your hands for that. We have the Community Boys and Girls Club from the North Side. We have Dreams from the North Side. We have we have Warner's Temple, Pastor Barnett, the Harrison Center here. New Kelly. But my point is, there are a lot of times that we do things double. And this time I was trying to make sure that we are able to service the community full force together, and making sure the community know that we are strong and that we can make sure that we're taking care of one person at a time. My organization is Northside Bridge Builders, and I appreciate everybody who pitches in, not just one time, but every single day, because we go out in the community and make sure that not only the community is taken care of, but our seniors and our children. Remember, school has been out, we're going into a weekend, and children have not been fed, and there are children who are going to want to be fed over the weekend. So this is another purpose, and I appreciate Rural Central Kitchen for what they've done. They've come in and helped service our community and making sure that we have lunch and dinner. And so I wanted to thank the governor's office for coming and seeing what we're doing on the north side, and hoping that we can partner and do greater things in our community.
Last but not least, I could not overlook the faith-based group. We have a number of churches, not only in the north side, we've got brothers and sisters from all over the city who've come to help us. We're just so glad you guys are here. All right, Governor.
All right, can everybody hear me okay? Yeah. Reverend Barnett, thank you very much for all of your leadership here today. It's always wonderful to be in Wilmington. And I know that this city is still hurting from Hurricane Florence. And in fact, this very place where we are standing was severely damaged. But it has risen again, and it is here and strong. And we're so grateful for that it can be a gathering place today to try to help people who have been evacuated or don't have power or have struggles from this storm Dorian that just hit. I want to tell you that I've got with me my Director of Public Engagement, Jeremy Collins. Jeremy, raise your hand. We were going to come through this week and have community meetings regarding Hurricane Florence and recovery from that, and now Hurricane Dorian is here. But we want you to know that we are with you. And you've got two great legislators here who are with you, Representative Deb Butler and Senator Harper Peterson, who do a wonderful job. Do a wonderful job for you in Raleigh. I'm glad this storm, at least here, wasn't as bad as was expected. We hoped for the best, and here it looks like it was better than we thought it was going to be. I'll tell you, if the collective will and prayers of the people of North Carolina could have pushed that thing off the course, it would be way in the ocean by now. Because the people of North Carolina, and particularly people of southeastern North Carolina and Wilmington, are determined and resilient. And we're going to continue to work with you to make sure that this community recovers. But one thing I have learned from storms is that it often puts a spotlight on problems that are already there. Problems of health care, problems of affordable housing, problems of making sure that children are well fed and nourished. And these are things that we got to continue to concentrate on regardless of the storms that hit us. And I want you, as people of faith too, to say your prayers for people now who are in northeastern North Carolina and particularly the island of Ocracoke, where the storm is continuing to rage. There are hundreds of people trapped on that island now. Flooding from storm surge and flash flooding has occurred there. A lot of homes have water coming into them now. There are people in the upper floors, in the attic, waiting to get rescued by brave first responders. We're coordinating with the Coast Guard and state and local officials. They are on the ready to go in and conduct search and rescue teams by air, and to bring supplies to people there. But right now the weather is still too bad for them to be able to get in. So say your prayers for those people as we wait for this storm finally to exit North Carolina. And we know we're going to see some places throughout our state who have some significant flooding and damage, and we've got to wait to assess that. But this community knows all too well what that is like. I'm grateful to each and every one of you, because one thing I saw when I came down here many times is that people who had their own homes damaged were actually out there helping others. We're actually serving meals and helping to bring comfort and aid to people who needed it. That's what having faith is all about, is helping your neighbor. We're going to continue to work with you for a better Wilmington, a better North Carolina. We know these storms now, unfortunately, are a new normal for us. We have had 3 hurricanes hit the state of North Carolina in less than 3 years. So we have a lot to do to become more resilient. We have a lot to do to rebuild not only stronger, but smarter. And we're going to continue to lead that effort. One more person I want to introduce to you is our federal coordinator for FEMA, Libby Turner, who is here. She is a native North Carolinian and in fact grew up in Rocky Mount. So they're here to help us as well. Thank you for letting me come by to say hello, and we'll continue the effort all across this day. Thank you all. Thank you.